Now, straight to the point, you can actually begin to make between 50 USD to 200 USD let's say every month, doing nothing. Now, you will notice if you check my videos that I rarely talk about things like this or make big claims like this. So if I'm recording this video, you need to watch it. You need to watch it because you're going to get insight from this video and how I do this. And I'm going to use this particular platform where I make this money as an example for this video, so that you can also begin to do things like this. Now, the reason why I'm doing this video is because a student actually reached out to me and he was complaining of how broke he is, and that he had that you can actually make money online steady, even as a student or as a sit-at-home mom or as somebody that just wants an extra, income generating opportunities online. And he asked me to just advise him on what he can do. The truth of the matter is questions like this are open-ended. The truth is money doesn't fall from the trees. You will just have to do something to make legitimate money online. Nobody's going to be throwing dollars in your face. But like I claimed in the title of this video, it is actually not a clickbait, okay? Because on this particular platform, I am making between 50 to 100 to 150 dollars, sometimes in a week, sometimes in 2 weeks, sometimes in a month, and that is the truth. And I am actually doing nothing. I'm actually doing nothing, but it doesn't mean that I have not done something before, okay? So again, we have to put things in perspective. For example, if I come to this withdraw tab here, if I click on that and I come to request, okay, the withdrawals that I've made in time past, okay, so if I come to request here, you will see here that if I scroll down, you can see here that I withdrew 185 USDT on 16th October 2025. I made a withdrawal of 70 USDT on the 24th March 2026, depending on what I actually record this video in April, okay? So this is 24th March, okay? And these are just some of the withdrawals I've made in time past. And as you can see, as at the time of recording, as a matter of fact, when I logged into this platform to start recording this video, I think I was at 85 USD thereabouts, okay? But then when I clicked my recording app and I wanted to start recording, I noticed that it has moved to 88.4 USD, and I can always make withdrawals anytime I want to make withdrawals, okay? And once I make withdrawals, sometimes in 24 hours I'm already making more again, okay? So now, how am I able to do this? Okay, and the truth of the matter is I could do this both on this platform and a couple of other platforms, making this little amount of money in different places. Now, if you're living in the United States, in the United Kingdom, of course, $200, $88, $150 may not really make any sense to you. But if you are living in Africa and you're making this as a side thing that you're doing absolutely nothing, like you're not doing anything, and you're making steady, legitimate money like this, by the time you do the conversion, you will agree with me that this will fix one or two things. It can buy stock for you on the stock exchange. It can pay your kids' school fees and several other things. And come to think of it, you're not just making it once, you're making it repeatedly, forever. Guaranteed. Okay, so how do I make money from this particular platform? Now, as you can see, this is PST. Now, I'm just going to break down some of the things I do. Like I said, this is a random video. It might not follow the usual process like I used to make other videos. So just stay with me and you're going to learn 1 to 3 things from this video, I can assure you. Okay, so what are the steps or what are the processes that you can use to start making money like this? Number 1, you need to pick a topic that you're sure that people love to hear about. Okay, for example, if you check my stuffs online, you will notice that I love to talk about Facebook ad. I love to talk about how to make money online. I love to talk about how to create PayPal, things around marketing, things around business, things around funding your account, things around making international transactions. I talk a lot about topics like that. Why? Not just because I enjoy the topic, but because I know that people are interested in topics like this. Okay, so that's the first thing you want to do. You want to ask yourself, what do people really want to hear online, or what are the topics that are evergreen, that are always tickling people's attention or calling for people's attention? I can give you a few examples. For example, things around health and things around alternative therapy, you know, it will always do well. Things around making money online, it will always do well. Things around how to grow, you know, maybe your followers on your social media platforms, things around that will do well. Of course, that is not the purpose of this video, to tell you how to research topics and industries to be interested in, but I've just given you the first step of what to do. If you want me to record more videos to elaborate more on these things, I will do that if I see enough comments in the comment section. Okay, so if that's the first thing you want to do, you want to talk about a topic that is always attracting attention: sport, football. Till now, when you talk about Messi, talk about Ronaldo, despite the fact that these guys have left mainstream football, they are still commanding attention online. So you want to think about a topic like that. Now, when you talk about a topic like that, the next thing you want to do, okay, the next thing you want to do is that you want to start talking about these topics. And they are not difficult, especially with the AI revolutions that we have here. Honestly speaking, even with the free version of ChatGPT, you will create amazing content around your topic. Okay, so you cannot tell me that you don't know what to say, you don't know how to talk about those topics, you don't know what people are talking about online. Just make sure you're talking about that topic. Okay, you don't have to create videos if you don't want to create videos, even though we know that video seems to do better than other forms of content online now. But then just start from where you are. Whatever it is that you think you can work with the best, start with it. Of course, the more sacrifice you pay, the quicker you're going to get results. Okay, so you want to start talking about those topics. All right, so this is what I do in my own case. I started talking about those topics. I use YouTube as my primary focus, where I engage with you guys, with my followers, with people all over the world. Of course, you can do it on Facebook, you can do it on Instagram, you can do it on TikTok. You can do it on all of them if you have the energy. Okay, so that is the next thing you want to do. Start talking about this topic. Like I said, that is not really the aim of this video. I'm just giving you a breakdown of what you should put down on your paper and start thinking of how you want to do them. Okay, so that's the next thing you want to do. All right, so the next thing you want to start doing now is that as you show up consistently online, trust me, sometimes it could take weeks, sometimes it could take a little bit more time, maybe 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Okay, and before you know what's happening, people will begin to take note of what you're talking about. Trust me, guys, you don't need to have a lot of followers, you don't need to have a lot of subscribers. These days, our social media platforms are no longer really optimizing for people, you know, that have big followers. They are optimizing for people that talk about relevant things that people talk about. So even if you have very minimal followers online, trust me, if what you're talking about is good, they will recommend your videos, they will recommend your content to people, and people will start watching. Once you now begin to notice that people are watching you, of course, you're still going to get the followers, you're still going to get the subscribers. People begin to come to your comment section to talk, to criticize, to appreciate. All of them are important for what we are talking about. Okay, so that was the next thing I did. I talk a lot about Facebook ad. I talk a lot about online payment. I talk a lot about making money online. I talk a lot about businesses, small businesses. I talk about tax and all of that. So that has given me a good pool of followers and subscribers and people that just love to see my content online. Now that I've been able to gather all of this, you're going to go to the next phase of this business model, which is you start looking for products that solves problem in the industry that you're talking about. For example, if you live in Africa or in any third world country, you will notice that online payment can be very difficult. You know, paying for Facebook ad can be very difficult. Sometimes our central bank, I live in Nigeria, for example, sometimes our central bank just come up with policies that our local bank ATM cards cannot make international payments. At some other time, they lift up the ban again. And if you're used to running Facebook ads, you will know that if you have cards that keep failing anytime you want to pay for your ad, it's a problem. Because even these days, with the emergence of AI tracking and algorithm change, once they see that your cards are failing, the AI algorithm begin to pick your ad account as maybe fraudulent, maybe scamming, maybe spamming, because those failures make it look like you're not a serious advertiser. So when I saw that opportunity, when I saw that vacuum in the market, I decided to research a good product that can solve that problem. And that was when I came up with this PST card. Now, if you have been using this PST card, you will know that this card is good. As a matter of fact, if you check here, you see that they have cards that are specifically made for advertisers, and these are the kind of cards you really want to use if you really run, professional advertisements. Okay, now you can see again that they also have other cards that you can use to purchase things online. And another very amazing thing about this card is that you can actually load this card with your cryptocurrencies, okay, which makes it fantastic and amazing. And of course, you can also load this card with your fiat money, your normal money. So when I saw this card, I did my research on this card. I tested the card and I know that this card is doing great. As a matter of fact, I also want to recommend this card to you if you are the type that just do transactions online. If you use this, you're going to enjoy this card. And what did I do? I started talking about the card. Why was it easy for me to use this opportunity? It is because I know that the people that have been following me are people that are going to really enjoy or love to use a card like this. And I took the opportunity. Now, of course, you also want to make sure that whatever product or service that you want to be talking about is a service that either allow you to sponsor, they pay for you to run a sponsored video for their product, which most times, if you don't have good followers or subscribers, well, this company may not really want to use your service for that particular one. Okay, but the better option, even when they don't come to you to sponsor, to run a sponsored video for them, you can actually use their affiliate program. And that is what I'm doing with the PST card. Of course, there was a time they sponsored one of the videos I made, but after that, I just started using the affiliate program that PST card run. And trust me, guys, every day people are signing up to this PST card. Why? Because I already have the following. When I mean following, I don't even mean subscribers. I mean a lot of people all over the world, a lot of people that are running ads that need special card to just run their ads, or special card, to buy things online. I have a couple of them that follow me, that see my kind of videos that YouTube and other streaming media platform recommend my videos to. And they come in, they test the card because I have used the card, and that's the reason why this is even paying me well, because I didn't just pick any random product. I pick a product that I know that is good, and I started running affiliate program. Okay, so as a matter of fact, I can rebrand this video to call it affiliate marketing, but I just didn't mention it because people have bastardized affiliate marketing. They don't really understand what affiliate marketing is all about. Okay, so they present it in a wrong way, and people just take courses, try affiliate marketing, and they fail. This is the model that makes affiliate marketing work for you. Okay, so every once in a while I talk about this product. Every once in a while I post my affiliate link on my social media platforms, on YouTube, and people keep signing up. And the more people sign up, the more I get commission. And the good thing about this card is that they give me lifetime commission. So if you subscribe to this particular PST card and you use the card, you load the card 100 times in a month, I'm going to get affiliate commission 100 times that you load. If there are 10 persons that I referred, I get it from the 10 of them. If there are 100 of them, I get it from the 100 of them. And it's as simple as that. And every time that I just need some little cash, every now and then I come in here, I refresh, and I see $100, I see $80, I see $50, see $150, and I make my withdrawals, and I go away. So it's as simple as this. I know that this sounds very simplistic, very easy, but it's as easy as that. But remember, like I said, you have to give it some time. It doesn't just work in 1 week or in 3 weeks. Of course, some do, but of course, that is not the norm. The norm is that you have to give it time. You have to give it consistency. And when you do, you're going to make money. It's as simple as that. So as an online person, I'm always looking for opportunities for products like this. I would have had many products I'm promoting, but then before now I used to just promote randomly, but these days I don't just promote any product again. I make sure that it's a product that is good. Either I have tested it or I have somebody that tested it and said it's working. For example, PST card, I've been using PST card myself for more than a year now, and it's fantastic, and I can beat my chest that this works. So it's easy for me to convince people to give it a try, and I'm making money from it. So it's just as simple as this. If you think this simple thing I said now just made any sense, if you have any question, if you want me to talk more about it, drop your comments, your questions, your contributions in the comment section, and if I see enough comments that require that I make a more elaborate videos around this, and I use other platforms as examples also so that I can give you a pool of options to choose from, I will also do that. Please like this video if you know it gave you some value, and if you are a visitor to this channel and you want to see more marketing and business opportunities like this one, why not you want to hit the subscribe button and turn on the alert bell so that YouTube can notify you when I create new videos like this one. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.